Welcome back, Smart Nation, to another edition of our weekly webinar series. I am your host, Michael Torrado. It's officially springtime and time for us to switch gears and focus on the backbone of our business, PLO growth. So what is PLO? PLO stands for Pawn Loans Outstanding. It's the lifeline of our business. Every loan that you write adds to your PLO. The idea is to outrun your PLO outflows, your loan redemptions and defaults with healthy, positive PLO delta growth. So why focus on PLO? Because PLO equals PSE, our pawn service charges. 60% of our net revenue comes from pawn service charges. So let's break down the components that impact PLO growth. Your new loans, your inflow, increases PLO. Renewals and extensions circulates the PLO. There's no change. Redemptions are outflow. This decreases the PLO. And drops or defaults are also outflow. That decreases the PLO as well. Our loan cycles here are a win-win situation. We write a new loan. 70% of all loans are paid on. So in 30 days, your customer returns to make a payment. The best case scenario is the customer makes a payment or remind loan, which is a future new loan. The worst case scenario is the customer forfeits the item, and now you have an item to make gross profit dollars and a future loan. So what kind of PLO are we looking for? We are looking for healthy PLO growth, and that starts with you. We need you to be the best in the world on understanding and following our loan standards. Let's review. Here are our loan standards. First, you must greet every customer within 5 seconds or 5 steps of entering the building. Second, you must qualify. Use probing questions. Remember, NEHA, needs, emotional attachment, history, and ability to repay. Third, have the customer test the merchandise. Fourth, explain the contract, the charges, and circle the due dates. Fifth, attempt to renew or extend during every redemption. And sixth, close, thank the customer, offer more money, and always give a loan guarantee card. Here in the Smart Nation, our loan standards are absolutely non-negotiable. Greet every customer within 5 seconds or 5 steps. It is everybody's responsibility to greet every customer every time. Always make the customer feel welcome. Smile, be authentic. Spark a conversation with the customer. Have you been here before? To our old customers, welcome back. You want to avoid the following. Don't just stare at a customer, treating them like they're going to steal something. Don't have the days, pretending you're so busy that you don't see the customer. Don't approach the customer with, "Can I help you?" or "Next," or a phony sounding greeting. Your qualification determines how much money we will make and how fast we will make that money. Number 1, qualify your customer, not the merchandise. You want to get to know your customer first. How much do you want to sell it for is always the first qualifying question. Number 2, don't prejudge your customer. Don't base your opinion of the customer on the way they look, their age, gender, or attitude. Watch and listen for body language and signals. Number 3, take advantage of new customers. New customers are great customers. No history is good history. This could be your next great customer. Number 4, don't turn down a loan based on prior forfeits. Take time to look at what they previously forfeited. Do they normally pick up jewelry but not electronics, or vice versa? Ask about reactivating forfeited loans. Loan based on your customer, not the merchandise. And at the end of the day, how do we know it's a properly qualified loan? If we decide that we will make money at the end of the loan, then this loan is properly qualified. Where are the 3 places that we can put our money? 1, we could put it into a properly qualified loan. Second, we could put it into a properly qualified buy. Third, we can leave it in the cash drawer in a no-deal situation if you're unable to meet the customer's needs. A properly qualified loan doesn't mean that we believe the customer is coming back for the item. So let's move on to the testing phase of the loan standard. We want to test the item to protect our investment. Have the customer test it when they come in, and test it when it goes out to avoid any surprises. Don't assume an item works because it's been in before. If you're not sure how to properly test an item, ask for help. Explain the contract, charges, and circle the due date. Explain the due date and payment options. Loans can be renewed or extended as many times as the customer needs. The loan is due in 30 days. Verify that we have the correct phone number and ask for a review and podium. Let them know that they can also have as many loans as they want with our locations. Attempt to renew or extend during every redemption. Keep the cash in your pocket. You can pay the interest today and pay your loan off at a later date. Make it easy for the customer by explaining their options. Ask politely. And in closing with our loan standards is the close. Thank the customer, offer more money, and give a loan guarantee card. Complete the card and hand the card to the customer. Tell the customer that we appreciate their business, and when they bring the item back for another loan, it will be fast, easy cash. Here's an example. Ms. Garcia, here is your necklace, and this is a loan guarantee card. We appreciate your business, and the next time you bring in this necklace, we will get you the cash you need, guaranteed. So as we finish off this webinar on PLO growth, remember that healthy PLO growth starts with you. Ask yourself this question. Are you the best in the world at understanding and following our loan standards? Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for taking time out of their day to listen to another edition of our weekly webinar series. I'd like to thank everyone for an amazing first quarter, and let's grow that PLO in Q2.